In today's video, we're exploring discontinued F1 tracks. These are all sadly Grand Prix that are no more on the F1 calendar, but quite a few of them would be great fan favorite returns. Well, let's explore them on the previous F1 games. And we're starting things off today in Istanbul for the Turkish Grand Prix. Now, technically, obviously, the last time we went to the Turkish Grand Prix was during the altered lockdown F1 racing year, but in the F1 games, the last time we had this track was all the way back on F1 2011. God help us right now, the handling's going to be awful. Here we go. Oh, it's good to be back on this circuit. It's maybe not so good to be back on this game, but the circuit, I mean, I still think it should be back on the modern calendar. It was great when we returned in, what was it? Was it 2021 or 2020? I'm tweaking. I think it was 2021, wasn't it? As we go to 5 red lights, and we're underway for the Turkish Grand Prix in the beautiful Vodafone McLaren Mercedes of 2011 with Jensen Button. Even though the handling may be incredibly questionable, this is one of my favourite McLaren cars from years gone by, simply because this was a great old season for JB as we swing through this tight and twisting first sector. I say tight, actually, it's quite an open first sector, but it's very twisting, left, right, all the way. And then you'll notice undulation is massive around here. Great amount of traversal from up and down as we go through, and we're coming to one of the most famous corners, well, in this period of Formula 1 it was, this long, committed triple left-hander. You can see the incredible handling going on there. Who knew a Formula 1 car could drift through the corner and still be fine? Very oversteer handling going on here. It's some questionable racing as well between Petrov, Schumacher, and I think it's, is that the Ferrari of Massa? Or, yeah, it is Massa. As we get Petrov, we're now going to be side by side with Michael Schumacher. Both of us looking for the move on maybe Felipe Massa. This is literally a tight twisting section. This is actually that great place where, what was it, Hamilton and Perez had that really great battle, squeezing each other almost into the pit lane entry. It was, as Perez tried to hold a Hamilton. Turn 1, very tricky, blind, a little bit off camber, tyre wear, a bit of an issue around here. I mean, what was it, in 2021, they had interslicks. The tyre wear was so heavy in that race. Oh my understeer. Once the brakes go and like catch, that it's game over on F1 2011. It really is. And then what is the steering wheel? The steering angle into every corner is either straight or, yeah, full lock. Going full lock no matter what the angle. Right, you should use a bit of curves here. Right, commit through here. Oh, my rear end stepping out a bit. I think in this game as well, you can open DRS everywhere, can't you? Because this was before they put the rule in, where in quali you had to obey the DRS zone as it is in the race. But before in 2011, you could just open the DRS whenever you wanted on your qualifying lap. So I think it's a pretty crazy experience trying to keep DRS open through that triple left-hander on this game. As Heidfeld's, I'm being absolutely mullered now. We're really gaining places, but now I'm really struggling to get higher than P7. I know that's my lucky number, but come on. All right, Hamilton's actually struggling ahead. My own teammate, he's holding up Rosberg, his future Mercedes teammate in this wind back in time. Right, try and nail this turn, roll the car in. Lovely apex. Right, I'm going to have to try and send it on Massa. I'm kind of getting annoyed here. Here we go. Oh, just about make it. Get the elbow out. Okay, I think that's maybe the motive here on these older games. Just absolutely send it and hope the AI... Oh, my rear end again. Stepping out. Going to save a bit of curves for the end, but... that was a bit questionable. Not sure we're going to be able to catch Rosberg for a top 5 position. Let's see. This is the infamous place where Vettel and Webber had that crash. And it all started to crumble for Red Bull many years ago. Oh, can we get Rosberg? Oh, final corner on the inside. The top 5 is ours. What a recovery. Last to P5. We'll take that. Fernando Alonso throws back the years, winning this one. Oh, that's not too bad. P5 for JB from last place. I'll take that. And I think an adequate demonstration of the fun you can have around Turkey. Moving on to the Valencia street circuit, the place of the European Grand Prix back in 2008 to 2012. A very odd circuit, very flat, but hey, fond memories for this circuit. Location of probably one of the funniest OG Survive episodes I did back in the day, and of course the last Grand Prix it held, 2012 European Grand Prix. Big one at the time. Alonso, massive win in front of the home Spanish crowd as we go to lights out, and then we're on the way at the Valencia street circuit. But you'll see very quickly why maybe we never bothered to come back to this place. It is such an odd circuit as we dive it in. A little bit sketchy. 3 wide head, Raikkonen, Rosberg, Vettel losing out there in the Red Bull. Can we dive JB? Yes, we can. Very awkward corners. A lot of them blind. The blue walls, get used to them. There's a lot of them, and they just... it's like tunnel vision. Every single bit of the circuit that's not a corner just has these blue walls, and you just get lost in them, and it has these really disgusting hairpin corners, like multiple of them. There's just no need. And as you can clearly tell, as I said at the start loading in, very flat. There's no undulation. If Turkey had all the undulation and character in the world, this place has none. I think Turkey borrowed it all, and there was none left for Valencia. This corner infamous for where Hamilton crashed with Maldonado, if memory serves correct. Blind right-hander, really difficult as we now close up, and Schumacher is doing really well here. In second place, who's in P1? I can't tell, as we're going to gain in this slipstream, and you can see here, all of these straights, not a straight. There's that straight right there. Look at the mini-map, yeah? That's a straight line. But the walls curve around for no reason. And then this section, disgusting. Flat out. You start to enjoy it a bit. You're like, oh, these some quick corners. This is getting a bit juicy. And then into one of the worst final corners in the world. Pit entries there, by the way. Tightens up, and there's no joy in the exit. Huge grandstands on the left here, and I'm sure in reality no one was in them. Back to turn, well, is this turn 1 or is it turn 2? I don't know. Currently doing Alonso proud, steering this boat of a Ferrari with the big step nose higher than it really should be, as he did much of the season. Can we go for the dive on Lewis? This is a tight right to left, and I don't know where he is. Where is he? I've got him. I've minced him. Now, there is some, you can have some nice battles there, but just imagine you're like 10 laps into career mode, and you've got to do that corner for like the 11th time. Your tyres are getting worn. It is a pain in the arse, and oh my God, he is flying. I mean, I'm saving a lot of battery here, but Lewis is really gunning for it. Is he going to, oh, okay. What? He was right underneath my rear wing. Where did he go? Right, well, the AI leaving a lot to be desired. It's fine. It means we can enjoy the rest of the view of nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just blue walls and blue skies. And the most beige buildings I've ever seen. I challenge you to find anything interesting going on around this circuit. There isn't. I'll hold my breath, and I'm gonna keel over and die. Oh my, turn. Is this the final lap? Where's the lap counter? For all I know, we're just doing infinite laps around this circuit. Dear God. Fun fact as well, I think this circuit's like fully just abandoned. I don't think they've actually done anything with it in Valencia. I think like you can still technically go and see the abandoned pit building, like where, and they literally still have the individual pit slots where the teams would have set up. So a bit of a shame really as a total area that's just been left alone, not really doing much, just, local, no local funding or whatever to even like, rehabilitate it. At least that's that's at least what I last knew of, because I think some people even did some videos going to the circuit to visit it. You see what I mean here? It's a straight. Why are there curves? They're trying to add some character to it, but it's just not working. It would have maybe worked if they undulated it up and down like we saw last time out with the Indian Grand Prix, when they actually had some up and down going about it. That gives you a bit of, a flavour. Just going side to side just gives your eyes a bit of a headache. And for the final time, we come round this bend in this fishing port. And fishing will do no more. We're not going to be fishing for any more compliments or anything interesting to talk about because we're done. We can move on to the next circuit, thank God. We now come to a very rogue circuit. Brands Hatch back on F1 2013. But the last time Formula 1 came here was 1986. Many years ago since this was discontinued as a Formula 1 event. But, yep, F1 2013 had Brands Hatch. What a game. What a bit of DLC here. Bring back classic circuits like this in modern F1 game. Because you're about to see what a roller coaster of a circuit Brands Hatch is in Formula 1 cars. It is so much fun. It is bonkers. Now, it just wouldn't be suitable for modern Formula 1 cars, but for the F1 game, I think they should totally bring it back as a DLC again as we go to lights out, and we're underway in Hamilton, Silver Arrow in 2013. It's been a shocking start, actually, as we go down into this devastating turn one. There's already been a collision between the Ferrari and our team. Oh, my... Bloody hell! I think we maybe have seen the reason why modern Formula 1 couldn't come back to this circuit. It's far too much devastation and chaos inbound. But here we go. We get another try at this start. Can we please get off the line? Bloody hell. Having to use so much curves just to get off. We're still going to get dive bombed by the Lotus. It's far! Bro. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, my... Yeah, someone tells me that's not going to buff out. This is simultaneously a great advert for why modern F1 couldn't come to this circuit, but also equally why we need it on a modern F1 game. Can you imagine online lobbies on this track? Oh my days. Right, can we try and survive? Oh my, getting very close and comfortable with the Ferrari there down the inside of Mark Webber and Massa. A little bit of an iffy rear end as we now swing it through left, and then this comes to the very far section. I believe it's left here. Yeah, there is a shortened layout where you go straight on, but we're going for the full layout today, and this is the far section where you can get some real power down and some real proper quick corners come. And it's difficult because they're all kind of semi-blind. You kind of have to chuck in and kind of, you know, just believe that you've got the line right, you've got the gearing right, and all that separates you from taking the right line and having a horrendous time is just a bit of grass. No gravel traps, no nothing. Right, we're holding on to a P3, but Alonso and Vettel are pulling away. Final... Oh, my God. Final corner was a little bit deadly. This is certainly going to rack up as the most destructive race we've done so far. It's take number, I don't even know, 5. At this point, we're just doing survive Brands Hatch, it would seem. What is that sound? What? Is the sound glitched? Why am I just hearing... That sounds like a can is just rustling. I think this sound is definitely glitched. I think that's the gravel trap sound that is just constantly playing. Actually, if you really deep it, this is the sound Hamilton's actually hearing in his current Mercedes car in 2024. Just sounds like a tin can with nails rattling around, and that's the lack of cohesion his Mercedes has got this season. As we're actually doing a lot better, sticking with Vettel. Oh my God, bloody hell. It's so satisfying, huh? When you hook it up. That was crazy good. Oh, yes. Oh, now we're cooking. Here we go. Duel with Sebastian Vettel at Brands Hatch, sparking away. It's such a bumpy circuit. We dive it. He's coming back at us maybe, though. Oh, we've got the run. Let's go for a real hot one through here. Sector 2. Really commit. Oh, no. All right, we're back in pursuit. We're back in pursuit. This is probably better for me, to be fair. I can see a car's actual line. I can just chase Vettel's rear end, but you can see how difficult it is to gauge where to turn. There's literally no markers at all. Oh, it's just done on vibes. Oh, so Rosberg through that corner, a little bit iffy. Is that Ferrari got no front wing? I think it doesn't have a front wing. Brilliant. Yeah, this is one of the sketchiest places a Formula 1 car can come to, I think, in the modern era. Send it! Oh, good move Good move on Rosberg. Got to give it to F1 2013. One thing is the handling model is so consistent. You pick it up like nothing. If you used to play F1 2013 back in the day, it all just comes back to you. We are pushing this Mercedes. It is coming apart. It sounds like it's coming apart. Flat out through there. That was little lift. Down 2 gears. Oh, taking a bit of grass. It's fine. It's the Hot Lap Masterclass line. That is. Oh, really pushed it all the way to the end. Give me Rich Mix at the end. The final corner. Oh, we nearly caught up to Seb. It took the Hot Lap Masterclass lines, but we nearly caught him. I'll take second place. I'll take the fact we just survived the race, actually, because that wasn't looking good at one point. I'm actually going to stay on F1 2013 because what a goat of a game, actually, when you really deep it, because there's another classic discontinued track that we used to come to. Actually, I say another 2 more to come. We come to Jerez, the last time it held a Formula 1 Grand Prix, 1997, was more recently a place that F1 actually went to for pre-season testing and some testing sessions, but a full Grand Prix was quite some time ago, but again, available on F1 2013. This one really isn't suited for the modern era. Not even modern. This wasn't even suited for this era of Formula 1 cars. It is very much like now, just a circuit you come to test a single car wrap, probably not multiple at the same time, or if there is, maybe only 5, because you're about to see it is a very old school mini circuit. Like, and I mean mini, like these corners are tiny in terms of the amount of space going on. All around, just, again, like Brands Hatch, just sand and grass separates you then and the very outer rim of the circuit. Although, bit of fun here as we go from left to right and then left again as we try and feed it through on the outside. Good move. Good move on Rosberg as we are in the lovely black and gold Lotus of Kimi Räikkönen. But, oh my God, bit sketchy there. Bit of a lot of curb having to be taken there, and maybe a bit of sand even. Like in Brands Hatch, you have to really commit, and there's really no telling when you're meant to be braking. I'm just basing it off the cars ahead of me. I fear the Red Bulls are cooking. I fear the Red Bulls are cooking. Let's try and lock in a bit, try and gain at the corners we can. Oh! That one was always a bit tricky on the exit. This bit is really good. You really commit. It's basically all flat out here. Flat out. Okay, no, that's not flat out. That's not flat out. Oh dear. These old circuits are lethal, it would seem, in terms of keeping intact as we try to once again climb through the positions. This time looking to stick with the Red Bulls that got away from us last time. It's the same battle as Brands Hatch chasing after Seb Vettel. I mean, 2013 was his year. He was actually insane. Oh God. This is turning into just survive discontinued tracks. Oh, when you get that corner right, though, that is satisfying. You're really balancing it on a knife edge of grip from left to right through there. And then this section, it's just about committing. You really have to be quite ballsy with your turn-ins, because I don't know where, I just don't know what gear we're meant to be in. When are we braking? And in this section, I feel like this section, you almost have to drive half your car on the grass to really nail it, because you basically want to go flat out this entire time. And then the final corner, I remember this was always really annoying versus AI. Like, you'd try for a dive bomb, but with the layout it's like deceivingly tight. It opens up on the entry and then just tightens straight away. Oh, I'm being cooked by the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls are just good. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? I'm just rubbish at this circuit, it would seem. I don't remember me being any good around Jerez back in the day, and I'm still not. All right, we're gaining. We're gaining. I locked in for a bit. We're following Webber's lines. They're working well. Oh, getting close. Oh, getting so close. No, the exit. That was so poor. I've got all my battery to use as well. Oof. I only just used all of it at the end there. Right. Brake. Easy. Get it on the exit. Come on. Back to P2 at least. Minimum. Yes. Oh, whoa. Webber's there on the outside. He nearly got me. Oh, absolutely fried down there. That was another hot lap masterclass line, that was. Well, I'm just happy we're going to end this lap, this race, with a purple, it would seem. We've gone purple first sector, purple middle. You use all the battery in this last section, and all the battery to the line. Can we get the fastest lap to end? I won't know. Yeah, faster. The only man in the 119s. I'll take that. And to end things off then, we come to the Portuguese Grand Prix, but not the one you're thinking about. We're coming to Estoril, which was last a Formula 1 Grand Prix in 1996. The other Portuguese Grand Prix. And this one, like Portimao, is a whirlwind. It really is. We're at the back. Vettel's been cooking us in these last two races, so I thought I'd embody Seb Vettel in 2013. Let's cook this grid from last place. Let's see how far up the order we can get in 3 laps of this crazy, zany, and very entertaining Grand Prix circuit. I mean, just by the track map alone, you can tell this place has character, but oh my, very wide entry point there, allowing for nearly 5 wide. I mean, look, it looks like a NASCAR race going on here. Oh my... Bro, what happened? These old school circuits, they do not mess about. They're so unforgiving with the nature of the corners, the way they close. Just not expecting it. I mean, also a large part is because I haven't driven these circuits in absolute years, you know, in this case, literally about 10 plus years. So sometimes not remembering where the points of braking and pinching are for the AI is we have to let off easy, bit of carbon fiber flying on the left, and you see the AI just crashing amongst themselves there as we launch it on the inside up to P15. It was nearly P13. As we go on the outside, there's more carbon fiber. It's a bloodbath for the AI as we're using the new tarmac there to pull us along. Okay, Grosjean. Oh, Grosjean is a problem here for us. He's really holding everyone up. I think he's got no front wing. And, yeah, he's just he's a mobile chicane as we go around the outside. Easy. Okay, now we've got some catching up to do to the guys ahead. But it's fine now. This bit of clean air gives us some time to appreciate the circuit as we go a little bit deep there. It's fine. We just about kept it within the confines of the circuit. Commit through here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That was sketchy. Right, slow it down. Third gear. Get on power, and then you got a really fantastic final corner, flat out, go wide, get the power down, get the battery deployed, and that is a lap of Estoril. Really, really fun circuit. Really fun circuit. Like Portimao, would be. I'm sure this one would be a lot of fun in modern Formula 1 cars, especially with the amount of downforce they have. I mean, some of the slower corners may be debatable because obviously these 2013 cars are so much lighter, nimble. You can really dance it around. But the high-speed corners would be awesome. As try and get the nose turned in first gear. We are now catching the pack. I still believe we can do quite well here. Maybe not P1, but I reckon a podium could still be on the cards as long as I nail most of these corners. We can't get the one coming up wrong. As we're going to get Rosberg on the exit, I think. Oh, dive down the inside. Good. This time we didn't go too wide. Close to Raikkonen. I reckon we can make a move here. Little lift off. Take a lot of curb. That's cool. Going to go for the dive bomb here. Oh. Very good racing. Wheel-to-wheel stuff with Kimi. Future Ferrari teammates here. Red Bull v Lotus. That was a satisfying move. Come on now. That was class. That was great. F124, eat your heart out. You don't get racing like this on the current Formula 1 game. Petition for all of us just to come back to these games for some series, huh? I mean, I suppose that's exactly what I've been doing lately. As many of you have been pointing out, anything to not play the current F1 game as much as I can, as Webber is holding us up. Oh, Webber. If I don't get on the podium, it's because of Mark Webber. On the exit. Oh, Muller him. Closing up on JB. Dive bomb! Mamma mia! How do we keep that? How have we done that? Oh, my God. I do not know how we survive that one. It's going to have to be just a P5. Can we get Perez at the end? Battery use. Come on. Give it chase. Yes. Rich mix. Oh! photo finish, yes, Shrill to end off. Oh, we did. P4. A cracking way to end off with a photo finish. Guys, if you have enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.